I am terrified, guys. I'm terrified. Good morning from Animal Kingdom. Today we are here to do the Wild Africa Trek. We're gonna tell you about the price, where to go, and show you exactly what we do. Let's go. First thing to know about this tour is that you do need theme park admission to get in, which means that you need to buy your own Disney ticket. Our specific trek starts at 11:45 and they want us to meet over in Africa at 11:30, so that's where we are headed now. The trek has 4 different times typically throughout the day. We're in the second to last one. There are really early morning ones if you want that. That might be a better option if you want to avoid the heat, but this is all that was available for us. The tour costs $199 per person, but there are select people who get 15% off, like Disney Vacation Club, cast members, and annual pass holders. The tour also does come with a little snack. They don't quite call it a full lunch, but it does have some food from Tiffin's that's like African inspired. So we are in Africa. We're gonna head over to the check-in booth area, which is also where you check in for Caring for Giants and all of the other tours in Africa. So this is where you check into the tour. Right here is the standby entrance to the safari, and then here it says Curiosity Animal Tours. So a couple of things you're gonna do when you're checking in here. One is that one person in your party needs to show a photo ID. They're also gonna check in by name, and then they're gonna ask if you have any dietary restrictions or things. So I'm a vegetarian, so I'm gonna let them know that because a lot of the snacks they have are meat-based. There are a couple of really important things to know. Number one, you have to be wearing closed-toed shoes to go on this tour. You also have to be over the age of 8 years old. You have to be between the weights of 45 pounds to 300 pounds to be able to fit in the harness. And they are gonna put every single person on a scale to get the correct harness size. In terms of what you're allowed to bring, hats, ears, sunglasses are fine, and if your phone has a case on it, you can bring a phone and they'll give you like a strap for it. But your bags are going to go in a locker. They're gonna give you a water bottle that they provide that hooks onto your harness. You cannot wear magic bands, and you can wear a GoPro, so I will be taking you along with us. It's a 3-hour tour, and it's about 2 hours until you get to the first restroom break. Also, they will take photos for you along the trail, and those are free, included as part of the price. You get to download them through the My Disney Experience app once you're done. All right, let's go. Here's a look at the lockers. We have to put this particular camera away, but we'll be using our phones and our GoPro. Yeah. Switching to the GoPro, Mouse One is getting all of her gear on. They attach the harness for you. They pretty much do everything. Your water bottle that they give you attaches to a tether. Your phone attaches to a tether. They give you a little listening device. In case anybody's a little bit stressed about the weight part, you literally stand on the scale. The cast member covers it with her hands. You can't see what the weight is yourself, and only she can see it. And then they just give you a harness from a huge rack of harnesses, so it feels very safe. You really don't have to worry about it. I felt fine.
And we work with a lot of other really cool teams, like our veterinary team, our animal behavior specialists, our science teams. So we can tell you about all of the cool things they're doing to take care of all of our animals.
We are now headed into an actual backstage area. This is like the prairie dog exhibit, and this is like literally a tiny little trail. Okay, now we are climbing a like literal bridge. Look. Hippos. We just got a safety presentation on how to use these, and now we're gonna go use the gear for the first time. This is a little close to my face, but we are strapped in here watching a hippo training session, and I'm gonna show you how close to the edge we are. Okay, so we are this close to the edge. You can see everyone right here. Right. Here is Henry. He's getting fed lettuce. This is so cool. We are heading up the stairs. We're about to walk over the like iconic bridge of this thing. I'm terrified of heights, but it goes over the crocodile area. We had to even take our name tags off to make sure they like couldn't fall in, and they like triple checked our harnesses for this part. Taryn is going. Oh my god, I feel ill.
Bye, Taryn.
Bye. Goodbye. Guys, here I go. You know, I'm scared of heights, but this actually isn't too bad. I'm feeling like fairly confident.
You need to sit down.
Okay, I'm actually not that scared. I thought I'd be way more scared. Okay, now it's actually really shaky and I'm terrified. I am terrified, guys. I'm terrified. Bridge number 2. This one is even scarier. Okay, here comes Mouselet 1. She's a tiny little speck. What did you think?
It was incredible. Holy smokes, and that bridge was shaking.
Oh, it was shaking. It was shaking. Don't fall in, they'll eat you. Usually, guys, you would be able to get into this area, but unfortunately there's a storm coming, so we have to skip that part. So that is something that can happen with the tour, is that certain pieces can be canceled if the weather's bad. We're really lucky we got to go over the bridge. I would have been devastated to miss that, but super sad that we don't get to do that part. It would have been right here, we would have stood there. So now we're just gonna head to the truck instead. So it is kind of starting to rain. We're gonna get all of our gear off and then go into the truck.
We actually have 4 now. We have 4 here at Animal.
We are now on the safari truck.
But it's kind of the area sandwiched between Kenya and Tanzania. It's a very, very hot spot for safaris. If anybody does ever go to Africa.
We did stop to get a good view of the zebras, and we're off a little bit from the regular trail.
Just know this.
All right, look at the giraffes right now, guys.
Our giraffes are flocked in.
They are all under here. Apparently, they hate getting wet. It is absolutely downpouring, so we did get these ponchos. They had them on board. You're gonna get drenched if you come on this in the rain, because the seat is like a swimming pool.
It'll be easier to talk there because we won't be contending with this much echo. So keep thirsty. We just add an extra layer on top of it. Most of these animals,
guys, look at this.
Stand and dirt to themselves all day. It's totally ruined. So why not jump in the water? You know? Yeah, they're playing. So these are sisters, and they're just having a sisterly pool fight, you know? I've never seen this right away.
Okay, we are here. And we are going to grab a table. Now this place is really, really wet. So let's grab the driest one. Yes. So they put tablecloths down, and then they just gave us these tins. I have a vegan one. Mouselet one has a shellfish one.
And no shellfish.
No shellfish one. And yeah, there's some snacks in here. Here is mine. It has hummus, pita, like a quinoa salad. Looks like some cookies, and then pickles and olives. And then here is Mouselet one, which just has like some cheese. And I have some extra salads under here. And they have shrimp and little wraps. So we're just getting some time to talk to the guides and hear about things that we're interested in. And we're also allowed to go out on this balcony, and there are so many animals that are like so close by. There's an elephant in the distance. It's really, really cool. And we can walk around this whole length here. They handled the rain really well. I will say that you should prepare to like kind of get wet, gross, like sweaty if it's summer on this anyway, so the rain didn't really bother us. But you probably want to wear like a workout clothes type things. I think that would be most comfortable on this. So here's that other platform. This is an additional view of some of the animals.
Oh, and we get all the way in the distance on the rocks. There are females.
Okay, this is just a good example of like how close the animals are. They are right there. They could probably come even closer, I think.
Especially after it rains too, with all that water that's on the leaves, it really like makes sure that they're like really hanging down. That's why a lot of them, especially Willow, will actually hang out right by the Sandy Hill oak trees, because all that Spanish moss. Oh,
I'm good. Oh, it's right there. Yeah.
But this is actually going to be our second setting. The majority of their time when they're first born in the barns, like specifically with our zebras, they spend about 3 weeks in the barn before they.
All right, we are done. We got our stuff. Let's do a review. That was absolutely incredible. It was 100% worth the money. So typically you'll do 2 animal sightings where you're like on a tether. We only got to do 1 because of the rain, but that's okay. You also get to walk on 2 of those bridges, and then you go to the special like Boma location. At the Boma location, they give you a meal that comes from Tusker House and Tiffin's. The food is seriously like an 11 out of 10. It was so fresh and unique and delicious. And then you finish the safari almost on the same trail as a typical Kilimanjaro safari, but you do get to pull off for specific areas. You get to stop longer. We got some amazing views of the rhinos. It overall was so incredible, so worth it, and probably one of the top tours we've ever done. We've done a few different ones here. This has definitely been my favorite. It felt like it combined everything together and was just like the most unique and special. Highly recommend, and thank you all so much for watching. See you later.